Well, CSK had made sure that the sun set pretty early for the Sunrisers in this game, but then a little bit of a revival in the end by Carlos Braithwaite, getting them to 139. So that's the target, 140 for Chennai Super Kings. And bit mixed, gentlemen, because you'd say after 12 overs, SRH would say 140, yeah, okay, sounds good. And CSK would be saying, we shouldn't have let them get there.
No, but I think the best way is to ask, would you have taken it at the start of the game?
They would have, with both hands, both legs, and if they had more arms, those as well.
I was just the way innings started also. First ball wicket, the first over went for 12 runs.
Yeah.
So it was that sort of innings actually. So power play they managed to score 47, but I think the wickets was the key, because they lost so many wickets, a few wickets down the leg side, which is not the conventional way of getting a batsman out. But yeah, all in all, I think Sunrisers was not able to just get their innings going and create that kind of a platform where their batters could have launched. I mean, Braithwaite's lone effort was always there, but he needed some support.
Yeah,
he needed some support of one of the batsmen, and that again shows that what kind of role Kane Williamson has been playing.
Yeah,
he's been playing that anchor role. He's been carrying the innings through.
Yeah,
and that was missing for Sunrisers.
He's made almost 30% of his team's runs.
Yeah, and brilliant, and had a great strike rate.
Yeah.
The other is it creates another basically selection nightmare for them, because it's clear now that they need another extra batsman. Okay.
Yeah.
But the only guy who's actually given them runs today is Carlos Braithwaite. So they can't afford to drop him either. So look at that. It's 43 or 29. He made it respectable today. Yeah. Otherwise, they were looking at a 20-run last over is what gave them.
Yeah, they would have probably set a runner ball target.
It's a valid point. They need another batsman at the top order. They can't drop Braithwaite. They can't drop Williamson. They can't drop Rashid Khan. And Shakib is one of their bowlers as well.
Yeah.
So the new batsman, they have to find him in Warangal or somewhere.
Warangal, did you say?
Because their ground is in Uppal. Down the road from Uppal is Warangal.
So we do not know Hyderabad GPS. We are not from there. But thank you so much for the input.
Warangal नहीं मालूम.
मैं आपको बताऊंगा लाडू सराय. आपको पता है दिल्ली का?
बिल्कुल लाडू सराय बिल्कुल पता है. लड्डुआं बीचते हैं वहाँ पे.
नेम सराय के पास ही है. जोईदा को पता है.
He might throw you names from Marathwada and Ahmednagar, then we are all gone.
यही करते हैं ना, एक लोकल ज्योग्राफी वाला करते हैं. राउरी.
हाँ.
I don't know Rauri. Sauri. I don't know.
It's near Shirdi. It's all near Shirdi.
It's all near there. But today they will need to, along with the runs, they'll need to go to Shirdi. They'll need to pray also. Right? The bowlers will need to pray as well, because
Sunrisers has to bring everything out.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the help from all the corners,
all the laddus, all the puja ki thali, sab le.
Because against this CSK team, I think it looks like CSK is going to play finals. I mean, it will be a really miracle, I think, from here to for Sunrisers.
Did you see anything in the pitch?
Match. That's why I'm saying this. I didn't see any demons. Yeah, any demons in the wicket. So the only positive for Sunrisers, maybe that Jadeja was managed to contain.
Yeah.
So they would kind of hope that their spinners can make use of the conditions. Maybe if there is a bit of help in the wicket for spinners, they'll be able to do it. Otherwise, it didn't look like typical Mumbai wicket. Yeah, the ball is stopping a bit, but not alarming.
Expect Shakib to open the bowling, because the problem is with people like Raina there sitting at the back and Jadeja sitting at the back, they'll try and get 2-3 of Shakib out as early as possible. He's the only, because left arm Raina on this kind of a wicket, he could.
But he's also a different kind of bowler from Jadeja. He doesn't bowl as quick as Jadeja. So it'll be interesting to see if Shakib gets from the same track what Jadeja got from it.
Jadeja bowls quick and he bowls his overs quickly as well.
He's a commentator's nightmare. You know the people who love Jadeja the most are the guys who schedule the ads.
Yeah.
Because they can keep pumping the ads in. Because Jadeja took one more ad. He just goes through his overs like that, especially in test matches.
Yeah, and he went through his overs today, and
4 overs 13.
What did he do today, man? He was magical today, wasn't he? Magical in the outfield when he's fielding, and today 4 overs for 13 runs. That's just insane. Just got a wicket, but when you're bowling 4 overs for 13 runs in a Mumbai.
Tell you what, for a spinner, 14 dot balls out of 24 is brilliant. I said earlier today that Dhoni is the captain who packs for 6 days if he's going for 3 days. Because if it rains, he's got to have somebody.
Yeah.
Look at how many overs he'd bowled earlier. These are only numbers where he's bowled his full quota. That is 7 games.
Yeah.
He's played all 14. So in the other 7 games, Dhoni said, "नहीं अभी तैयार नहीं है. एक कराओ, दो कराओ, एक कराओ."
You also mentioned he had a bit of a side strain coming into the tournament. Did
He was not. He was a little underdone, but he didn't leave him out of the side. If you Dhoni said at the start, I think Jadeja is a good batsman in T20.
At number 6, he insisted after that Kings 11
because
game.
he knew he's not going to bowl him. So as soon as he realized he can, look how he slowly blooded him and he's ready to bowl 4 now.
Yeah. No, he made sure that Jadeja is come in form. As far as his bowling is concerned, you know, because there was a time when he was going for runs, but he persisted with him, you know, and halfway through the tournament, you know, that few games there where you're feeling that, oh, you know, why is he bowling Jadeja? But I think he was thinking ahead. He knew that, you know, he will play a handy role come playoffs or back end of the tournament. So that's something which is worked for him. And you look at how many bowlers he's used today. He's not used Shane Watson. Yeah. He's not bowled Bhaji today at all. So he just used 5 bowlers on the day where he felt that, okay, these are my options. I can go with these options, and just 5 bowlers bowling those 20 overs.
And just those 2 overs from Shardul towards the end that got a bit of a battering.
37,
otherwise,
yeah. 37
yeah, but it's the only 50 in the first innings, so we'll have to congratulate them. Because the highest anyone else got was 49.
I've known Joy now for 20-25 years. I've always thought he was this very polished, decent, very good-natured. This edgy side is coming out on Crick Buzz.
I'm not man. You can't say Buri Sangat Ragli and look at me. Right?
The other thing you have to look at is saying that the 2 most successful bowlers in playoff history are Dwayne Bravo, number 1, okay, because he's the second is a bowler who didn't get a chance to bowl today. His name is Harbhajan Singh.
Correct.
Chance ही नहीं मिला. He's the second most successful bowler in IPL playoff history. Didn't get a ball.
But that's amazing. That's the most
interesting to us, Dwayne Bravo. If you remember, he went through a phase till about 2 matches ago when he was getting hammered. People were setting up for the slow ball. We counted in the last game that he played, he hardly bowled a slow ball. His first 2 overs, 10 or 11 were about 130. Even today, I don't think he's bowled that many slow balls.
No, not that many. But wicket allowed him to do that. I think, you know, today's wicket did allow for seamers to extract some, especially the bounce. I think the bounce was different in the wicket, which always is on Mumbai track. But that's something we'll have to wait and watch. I think this game in the first 6 overs, I think we'll know where it's going.
Yeah, we will. Did it mean a lot more to CSK today? You saw them so pumped in the field. You saw emotions from Raina. They were celebrating. They were there. Being out of the tournament for 2 years, coming back in, it means a lot to them, and you can see.
It does. I mean, you know, they're all enjoying being back out there, and right from that first match, I think, you know, set the tone for them.
Right here on this ground.
Yeah, it was such a close game. Bravo playing that special innings, and it just kind of sparked that whole energy, which just they carried through. And I think this CSK's side has got so much of experience that, you know, they can deal with these kind of pressure situation, which we've kind of seen so far in the match. You know, the 2 sides are looking different. One side, yes, it's a pressure game. There were a few mistakes which we did see in the field, that, you know, there were some runouts being missed. And
Dhoni missed solid. You don't see that happening every day.
Yeah, but these kind of things happen, and I think, you know, end of the day they'll be happy. They'll be happy with on this ground, especially, you know, when you're expecting a high scoring game to restrict SRH to 140, even though they have the decent bowling attack in the tournament. I think they should be able to chase down this.
You know, I think Dhoni will make a great football manager.
Yeah, he could.
Today this striker, today one withdrawn midfielder, today I'll play an extra defensive player, today an extra winger. I have all of them in my squad. I'll just play around with them.
He knows how to optimize resources.
Oh dear.
One management jargon. No, I'm sorry, boss.
You think I only studied economics and I didn't graduate? I didn't need to graduate.
But there's a lot of emotion. You asked Zach about the emotion. I think there's enormous emotion around that CSK side because they're coming back after 2 years. I apparently just before the